But with the United Nations set to make the human restoration...
Okay, everybody, what have we got?
I have a report of a helicopter landing in a private airfield in Qatar. Tracking down the owner.
But right now, I think my blood is about to...
Someone would just step up and do it.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Agents Lee, Walker, and Hall. Report to the briefing room. Katarina Noyan to you to the briefing room. Thank you. Report to Agent Fully urgent.
Run DNA checks through all the outlets.
I feel terrible.
Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent McCready's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent McCready. Fully urgent.
Everything's got pretty hairy in Dubai.
What I need you to do is listen.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is so weird.
Do the Jinn still believe what Singh told them, or don't they? We need to know. Someone would just step up and do it.
I'll nail it. No one will.
We know state police aren't above they're saying it was faulty wiring.
This is so weird.
It's a smart move. They don't want to be caught in the dragnet.
Anomaly detected.
State police are playing Steve.
Trace program initiated.
You think one of them would pop up on some list?
They've been everywhere for the past week.
Access granted.
That's all the data I have right now. These guys might as well be ghosts.
I've been scrubbing through garbage for hours. Still nothing.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does it.
Who am I? I'm the guy doing this fucking job. Who the fuck are you? We're all in strung out shape.
Most likely eyewitnesses were smashed in the explosion.
Thanks. Keep digging.
All the data. Run DNA checks through all the outlets. You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
No dice, not our show.
I'd rather not say what
This is so weird.
Composition could tell us a lot.
You think one of them taking a while to list?
Tag.
This is Jensen. Yes?
251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 450. When an augmented battle broke into the plane's cockpit and
You think one of them would
ruthlessly
pop up on
butchered its
some list somewhere?
details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killer.
Agent Jensen!
causing the greatest loss of all.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Folks, but terrifying memories of that day.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold mask jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
You always this pig-headed? Or are you just going out of your way on my account?
Miller mentioned that you might be pissed not getting to follow up with the investigation. I told him it wouldn't be a problem. I'm not being pig-headed, mate. I'm following orders. And I get a bit of a kick watching you squirm over it.
So you're just an asshole.
I thought we established that in Dubai. Now, get out of my face, Jensen. I have work to do.
And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia,
I'm in the middle of
hacked
something,
combat
Agent.
drones
It is Jensen, yes?
workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Agent Jensen!
Me, folks, the Collective is
I'm scheduled to return from the dead.
Run
at
DNA
0:50 on Mountain Time.
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble.
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
have better software than they own. Satellite offices are always 2 versions behind.
I'm doing extra communication scanning tonight for an operation in China. Our people there are taking down a human trafficking operation.
Not the harvesters again.
No, that group seems to have shriveled up.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Jensen, we need... Change your mind? Someone's snooping into what we do here. Who knows, maybe they're looking into you.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hull Avenue. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Is it or is it not a probable
This is so weird.
Irresponsible journalists, it can be.
It's gonna take them a while.
Deborah Connolly, you have an outside call clear. Urgently, Katarina Nguyen to Agent McCready's office. Agent Nguyen, report to Agent McCready. Fully urgent.
Agent Jensen!
God, my eyes want to retreat into my skull.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
How many? Security footage from the train station.
The things got pretty hairy in Dubai. It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
What I need you to do...
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified...
Close my eyes, but all I see strung out code swirling on my lids.
Enough days ahead.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Female Caucasian!
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
Reporting to you live from Picus.
Right now, I think my blood is about 60% caffeinated.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
Still waiting for the report on that clothing fragment!
20 minutes to confirm it.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
What are the chances to see the doer?
Eric.
Maybe whoever's in charge
And a more in-depth look at...
Everything's got pretty hairy in Dubai.
I feel terrible for his wife.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
He's been hit!
I don't want any trouble.
Hope one of these hands and fucks tries something.
This is interesting.
Alright, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you.